Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? I hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. Y'all, I am multitasking. I'm trying to get videos out. I'm trying to do parodies. I'm trying to get Super Bowl stuff together. Having a little shindig, okay, getting food and stuff like that prepared. Oh my God, like I'm tired as hell. But let's get into our video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, okay? I'm not cooking traditional food today, y'all. I'm doing like all Super Bowl type food, like spinach dip. We got wings, we got some meatballs, all that type stuff. So that's my Sunday dinner today because my husband wanted Super Bowl food, so that's what we're doing. Okay, but y'all can drop in the chat what you guys are eating today and let me know. All right, while we get into the show, let me get my banner up, which I should have done prior to because I'm trying to do too damn much at one time. But again, thank y'all for stopping by. Now, our video is not going to be like super duper long, but long enough to give you guys some tea. I have uploaded some new parodies. For those of you that are enjoying the parodies, you guys can go over and check those out after the video, of course, unless you can multitask. All right. But let's get into our show. Shout out to all the top flight mods and everyone in the chat. Let's get into it. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for various entertainment. Let's get into this first topic, honey. Cardi B is threatening to sue TMZ for a video that they released about her where she had a little interaction with a robot child. Let's get into it. All right. According to JViews Daily, let's get into it. So Cardi B has some words with TMZ. So let's go forward because we're going to look at the video first so y'all understand what we're looking at. All right. So a viral video from TMZ shows Cardi B taking a tumble after the robot fell forward while she was dancing on it. So she was kind of like doing like a little twerk dance or whatever. She says that she had one too many drinks, but she got here acting a fool and she wound up falling. So someone got the video. Of course, TMZ, they released it. So Cardi is threatening to sue them if they don't take it down, which now it's hit every single social media platform. Like everybody has it up. So let's get into it.
Get away from my man.
Yeah.
Build a man, you know? Give him a lap dance.
Not too much.
Oh my God.
Sat down now. All right, so now here's what's being said. All right, so Cardi is telling TMZ, delete or I will sue immediately. All right, so TMZ says back to Cardi, says that Cardi B tips robot onto herself while giving a lap dance video. So they're not trying to take anything down. Obviously, they didn't take it down because it's everywhere. Okay, they were the first to get it. And when they shared it, so many other social media platforms picked it up and now it's become a viral video. So I don't know if she is still threatening to sue them or what's going to happen there. But as you guys can see, she had a little tumble trying to do a little nasty, freaky dance out there on the streets, being fast and grown and whatnot. But as you guys can see, that's what had happened with that. Okay, because that's a viral moment. Let's get into this next topic. Nene Child is mixing up one of my favorite drinks, honey, a rum punch. So she has her own signature rum punch. I'm gonna have to see what this rum punch is talking about. I'm gonna go look at the price on it, okay? Because I'm gonna only spend a certain amount of money on alcohol because I got a bar downstairs. We ain't about to be doing all that. Now I like to support folk, but Nene, if this damn rum punch is out of the range that I want to pay, I'm sorry, okay? Sorry, because I can go make some downstairs. But Nene has her own signature. The bottle is cute, okay, and that's one of the things I was looking at too. I'm like, oh my God, the bottle is so, I like super cute. Even if I drank all the rum punch in there, I would keep the bottle just because it's like super cute, okay. But she says, oh my God, it's finally here. Tropical rich rum punch, okay. A ready to serve cocktail is available now in 40 states and online, okay. She said, you got to try this. I'm sure you're gonna love it, and the bottle is so beautiful. It is, it really is, okay. She said the bottle to the link to purchases in her bio. So I have to find that link, okay? But shout out to Nene for getting her her own rum punch out. Let's get into.
Oh my God, you guys! Tropical Rich Rum Punch. We are right now in Canada, at Cherry River Distillery. Oh, wow. This lid looks really good on there, doesn't it? I had no idea that it was a church. I love that it's a church. This is so unique and so different. It's just a blessing being here. I love that this family started from the bottom, started at 0, and now they're on 100. I love it. Cheers to health, wealth, and happiness.
It looks good. Yes.
I feel rich already.
I think during break, lunch break. So that'd be perfect.
Yeah, we
You can talk with the police.
If you would just... Oh my God.
Yes, okay. So her rum punch is out. We're gonna have to check it out to see. Right quick, I'm gonna look it up. All right, let me stop sharing. Let me look it up and see how much is Nene's rum punch. Let's see. Nene's rum punch. Let's see. Let's see what I can find. No, that ain't what I want. We ain't gonna stay on this too long, guys. Give me a second. Trying to see how much it is. Let's see. Yeah, they're not showing it. I'll have to look it up later. I'll look it up, and then when I get the info, I'll bounce back and let you guys know. Okay, let's get through the show though. All right, so our popular TikToker is charged with cyber stalking, you guys. Ooh, we're getting a lot of that, right? We have a lot of people that's doing that. So let's go ahead and read up on it because the courts are starting to take cyber stalking very serious, where this person's gotten arrested. So shout out to the North Carolina beat. Greenville TikToker charged with cyber stalking. Okay, now a whole creature, not a creature, out of Greenville, North Carolina, has been charged with cyber stalking a woman. Now, it says that according to Chowan County court records, it says that Taranio Luan Arthur, who is 41 years old, who allegedly goes by Amali, was arrested on Saturday, February 7th, near a year after the alleged cyber stalking took place. Now, the alleged cyber stalking incident reportedly occurred on March 1st of 2024, but warrants weren't taken out until January the 15th. And Arthur somehow managed to stay free until Saturday, child, because y'all know them warrants do not expire. So when somebody take out a warrant, baby, that warrant gonna sit right there till they pick your ass up, right? So unlawfully and willfully did electronically communicate repeatedly for the purpose of abusing, annoying, and harassing and embarrassing her. Oh, I know somebody to do that, y'all. Oh, it says that Arthur was giving a $1,000 secured bond, and the court slapped him with a strict no contact order, meaning he is legally barred from contacting Howell in any form. Now, Arthur's next court date is set for February the 17th of 2026. That's coming up right this month. So, yeah, they're taking this cyber stalking stuff serious. So if you are a cyber stalker or you trying to be a cyber stalker, you better abort mission because, baby, y'all see that? There's a mugshot there. This person here had a whole warrant taken out for cyber stalking and messing with this person for a very, very long time, it looks like, okay? This happened all the way back in 2024, and this is 2026, and they ass just not going to jail. You see how the Lord be working? So that goes for anybody out there that would love to be a cyber stalker who's been a cyber stalker. Okay, who knows? You might have some charges headed your way. All right, moving right along. I love when a plan comes together. All right, let's get into Miss Faith Evans, honey, telling the people what she liked. Okay. Let's get into Faith Evans with her wild tale. I cannot believe she's still messing around with Stevie J after she divorced him and had to pay him all that damn alimony. She's still fooling with Stevie. But let's get into this, child. So Faith Evans talks about her deal breaker with a man. She says a man with a little pinween is a fucking turn off. Child, let's get into her. Shout out to Black Vegan TV.
A little dick is a fucking turn off for me.
You could have been a grower.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Grower. You gotta fucking have something to grow. Hello. Look,
That's my kind of girl.
I want to see something. Like, I need to see something for it to get to the bigger part.
You could be missing out on a blessing because you don't understand the.
No, I'm not. Not that type of blessing.
That's funny.
You know, it's not about a look. I'm definitely going to look down at the thing. Somebody was trying to set me up on a date, and I didn't know it. I was just like hanging out with my homegirl. And I'm like, girl, I looked down, I was like, girl, no, never would I.
Oh my
I don't see anything. I didn't see nothing.
So I guess my question is, when you got with Biggie, what did you see? Because I'm pretty sure you couldn't really see unless you lifted his stomach up. So, like, was he like Mandingo out here? I don't know. Was he Mandingo? Because y'all know Biggie was kind of big. Could you even find his thing down there, right? We love you, Biggie. Rest in peace to you. But Faith, what the hell were you thinking when you got with Biggie? Because I'm willing to bet you he probably didn't have a big one. But now that I do know, and it's been verified, that Stevie J, which is probably why she married his ass, even though he was toxic and she knew it. I think she got mesmerized and hypnotized by the peen that he was carrying up under there. Okay, because Stevie, I told y'all Stevie got a whole SEX tape with rapper Eve when they dated, right? But yeah, so maybe that's what it was, because Stevie is hung like a horse. So she definitely, if she could take all that, girl, you are a soldier. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue, child.
Ain't that a little dick is a fucking turn off for me.
You could have been a grower.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that grower. You gotta fucking have something to grow. Hello. Look,
That's my kind of girl.
I want to see something. Like, I need to see something for it to get to the bigger part.
You could be missing out on a blessing because you don't understand the.
No, I'm not. Not that type of blessing. You know, it's not about.
Child, Faith, get out of here, girl. Okay, get out of here, because we all know Biggie was not no damn Mandingo. Okay, I don't know what it was that she fell in love with him. He was cockeyed, he was big. I don't think he had a big one down there. I don't know what it is. Maybe she just liked the way he rapped to her, and I don't know. Maybe he had a nice, spit game where he could talk real slick to her and she liked that type of stuff. I don't know. I don't know, child. You just never know why a person get with another person. But let's move along. Joseline Hernandez, Chanelica Bettencourt is what her mama named her. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, because she's going off on Mona Scott King, who you guys know is, Mona Scott Young. I renamed her Mona Scott Young. Why I say King, y'all? Where I get it from? She's getting on to Mona Scott for how she treated her during Love and Hip Hop. Y'all know Mona Scott Young is the executive producer for all of the Love and Hip Hop franchises, right? She's behind those franchises. But let's get into what Joseline had to say, okay, with her crazy ass. So Joseline weighs in on working with Mona Scott Young and claims that she took advantage of her storyline on Love and Hip Hop. She says that I'm not scared of Mona, and I don't give a uck about the biatch. Not calling her a biatch. See, you might need to work with Mona again, because Mona be out here getting the girls some work. So if you're going to be out here talking crazy about Mona, you may not be able to work with Mona again, okay? Because Mona can't get you shut down and blackballed out here, because she got connections. All right. So it says that Joseline, I don't know what I feel, says it, but I do know that a lot of harm was done to me in those Love and Hip Hop days. She says that I also know that they used me and abused me, not use and abuse. And then they thought that they could throw me away like I was nothing. Said the joke is on you. I'm thriving and I'm telling my story. Why? Because I can, and because people need to know the evil ways of this industry. To anyone I've mentioned on Why Are You Here TV, new series, it says that you know where you can find me. Oh, not know where you can find me. Lauderdale Ho. Y'all know her mouth is reckless. But during most of the time that Joseline, during the time that she and Stevie were on Love and Hip Hop, she was high all the time. She was on drugs. I mean, she even said it. We even got to say allegedly. Stevie was on it too. Both of them were cocaine monsters out here. So, which probably explained her erratic behavior on the show, but she always likes to blame other people for her inconsistencies. But you were a whole cocaine bear out there, sis. But let's get into this. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
Is a special woman, to say the least, and not in a good way. I feel like she take advantage, especially back in 2012. She really took advantage of my story with Stevie. And it was so many times that I called Mona to be like, Mona, please tell Stevie to stop with me. Tell him to stop harassing me. He's coming over to my house at 3, 4 in the morning. He's bringing things. He's knocking on my door. He's terrorizing me. And y'all know this, but y'all still hired this man for work. And that's just the type of woman she was. And I think that's the type of woman that she's always going to be. There's no in between with her. She doesn't know how to be best or be good to anyone. And she's with but I'm with too. And I'm not scared of Mona, and I don't get the bitch. But I just knew it was a lot of things that were done under her watch, under her time, on her set, that should have been stopped.
I think Mona's out here trying to fight you, Joseline, but at the end of the day, you can't give her an ultimatum to say, get Stevie off the show. I mean, I get it. He was bothering you, but you were bothering Stevie. Nobody told you to get into that situation because he was with Mimi, right? You jumped in a situation between Stevie and Mimi. They were in a relationship and you thought that you were doing something because you was taking Stevie from Mimi. And then you saw that the nigga was not shit. And then you got mad because you realized that and then he wouldn't leave you alone. So you were stuck with him. Then you wound up having a baby by him, which puts him in your life forever, right? So at the end of the day, Mona was not going to get rid of Stevie J, who was her moneymaker back then, because y'all remember back then, Stevie was good TV. As annoying as he was, Stevie J was great TV, okay? The interaction, his facial expressions, the things that he said out of his mouth, even though it was annoying and it didn't make a lot of sense. You were like, did Stevie just say that? But it made great TV, right? Okay, especially when he was interacting with Benzino or when he and Joseline and even Mimi had their interactions. It was great TV back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I watched that toxic mess as well. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that you are allegedly off of drugs, Joseline, but your mouth is still reckless. And I really feel like you need to pipe it down just slightly, sis, because Mona Scott Young, she definitely still runs social media. Well, not social media, but she definitely does run reality TV, okay? Especially as related to like the Love and Hip Hop franchises and other shows that she's behind as well. And she has connections to other producers who could shut you down if you're trying to have a career in reality TV as well. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation by talking to someone who actually gave you a platform, because if it wasn't for Mona, we wouldn't know who the fuck you were. We would not know who no damn Joseline Hernandez was if it wasn't for Mona bringing you on Love and Hip Hop. That's how we came to know you, from being on the show, being toxic, being high and fighting everybody. We didn't know who you were, and we don't care who you are now. Moving right along, okay? You'll get more fame over here, child. Goodbye. All right, let's get into, as you guys know, Toya Bush Harris from Married to Medicine. Y'all know she already sat down. She and Eugene sat down with Carlos King. Another clip has been added to the Bravo Shade Room. We're going to take a look at it, where Toya Bush questions. Let's go ahead and share so y'all can see with me, because I like to show you guys when I'm looking at something. Y'all can see along with me. Y'all pardon the background noise. My husband is downstairs on the game, and I got to hurry because we have people getting ready to come. Let's get into it. All right, so Toya Bush Harris questions whether Quad and King were still together during the season. It says that Toya says that she did ask King, but it wasn't her story to tell. Now, Toya also believes that the ex-couple, I don't even believe they were a couple, split during the season, not just a few months ago, according to Dr. Heavenly. Now, someone else was calling out Heavenly, saying that Heavenly was running around here caping for Quad and King's relationship, talking about he was so fine and all this and that. And now that they're not together, she's bad-mouthing and trash-talking King. King has already given Heavenly a warning to let her know that if she doesn't keep his name out of her mouth, that he's getting ready to start spilling some secrets about her, that maybe Quad pillow talk, or maybe that she shared around him, because, you know, Quad and Heavenly are friends, and I'm pretty sure that King's been around during some conversations, or maybe some things that Heavenly shared with Quad in the presence of King that he kept in his mental Rolodex. But now he's letting her know, if you don't keep my name out of your mouth, I will be exploiting your ass. Okay, so we haven't heard anything else from Heavenly, so maybe it worked. Okay. If only he could have used this throughout the season to shut her up. But let's continue on and get into what was said in this interview. Let's go.
Were you surprised when you learned that Quad and King broke up?
I was more surprised that, and I pray that Quad gives me the same grace that she's going to give Heavenly. Because, you know, Heavenly came on your show and she said, that's my friend. And so Quad's my friend now, too. You know, and Quad said, you know, or Heavenly said, should I say Heavenly? So let's make it clear. Heavenly said that they've been broken up for months, right?
She did.
you know, and I'm just curious how many months. You know, but really and truly, I think the relationship was over during the season.
Cold towards her?
Or just distant. I'm not even going to say cold. He's distant and he's not as loving as he was. And you can see it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the viewers are going to start seeing a different scenario with him as they continue to watch the show. And then you'll ask yourself, were they together? Because that's what I started at.
Were you?
I kept saying that King just kind of gave that look like he was just there. There was a huge disconnection between Quad and King. Now, there is a rumor out there, and I saw this somewhere, and I guess I'll go ahead and say it. It was said that Quad maybe paid King to be her boy toy for the season for her storyline because she really didn't have shit going on, and she really had to prove herself, being that she and Heavenly got together to get rid of Sweet Tea, that was originally Sweet Tea's storyline to talk about the whole baby situation. But since Quad and Heavenly got together to boot Sweet Tea and Dr. G off the show, Quad assumed Sweet Tea's storyline, and then it said, from what I was reading somewhere, I ain't gonna say the source because I don't want to blast this person, but it was said that Quad did pay King to like be her storyline, be her boy toy, kind of like how Kenya Moore do. Y'all know how Kenya kept having all these guys on the show, right? Y'all remember she had Matt, the guy Matt that bust her windows out, and then the other guy that was the tow truck driver. All of these guys are people that it said that Kenya was never in a real relationship with, that she just paid these people so that she could have a storyline. Because they don't have a storyline, they can't be on the show, right? And Quad was in danger of being kicked off the show, but she had someone like Heavenly to help her concoct this situation, who stuck by her, who co-signed this fake bullshit that she was in. And now that they're not together, Heavenly is out here just talking all types of trash and talking out the side of her neck about King, the same person that you just love so much, right? But that's what the rumor is that Quad actually paid King to come on the show to be her boyfriend. And I said, damn, I didn't see a connection with the two of them. And that probably explains why. Let's continue though.
Because that's what I started asking King myself.
Did you ask him yourself?
I did, but it's not my business to tell. I think that is something that, you know.
Hi, Quad.
Yeah.
I'll call you.
He has developed relationships to the point where, thank you, King, shout outs to, you know, giving my son one of the best birthday gifts ever. And I appreciate him. He's been there for my husband. They have celebrated Father's Day together. He was there at my husband's birthday. And he's become a good friend. You know, and I don't want y'all to think that we go around befriending. No, Quad brought him to us, okay? And he's a nice guy. And I hate that this season is so hard for him because really and truly, and her. But because that's what I started at.
But that's what you get when you out here on some fake mess, okay? She talked all that shit about Sweet Tea, and now look at you this season. You bombed out, and now your slip is showing. And now she's tucking her tail. You didn't hear anything from Quad, right? She did respond by saying, oh, yeah, it was a mutual decision for us to break up. I don't even feel like y'all were together. How can you break up when you're not together? This man didn't even acknowledge y'all were in a relationship. He called it a situation. That's just how much he cared about what you guys had by calling it and tagging it as a situation. Like that right there alone lets you know he didn't give no fucks about Quad. But let's continue.
Solicited King's service because he owns a luxury car
he works for, he doesn't own,
dealership.
Yes.
And he did a surprise for your son. Do you think you broke the girl code by keeping in touch with your friend's ex-man?
You know, I don't keep in touch. I do not have his phone number. I do not have his DM. I know what his DM is.
Are you still following him?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You don't think you should follow him?
Eugene and him are good friends.
But are y'all good friends?
Am I good friends?
With King.
I'm about as good of a friend with King as I am with Quad. Me and Quad are just getting our relationship together. So come on now. Now you know that shit. Okay, that's like that God forbid, you know, the day we good, tomorrow we not. So I'm not doing all that. You know, now Simone went and unfollowed Jackie the other day, but I don't.
So if your homegirl, let me ask the question. If your homegirl is dating a guy, she break up with said guy that she brought around your friend group and they broke up, is it okay for your homegirl to still follow said guy that you broke up with? I mean, y'all let me know. Let me know if it's okay. Say you and your homegirl, y'all hanging out. She brought this guy that she's seeing into your friend group. You guys hang out. Y'all been on trips together. Y'all been around each other. They've been in each other's houses. Your homegirl break up with said dude. Is it okay for you, the female, to continue to follow said dude after the relationship has ended between old boy and your homegirl? Put in the chat and let me know what y'all think about that while we're still finishing this.
Unfollow people, okay? It ain't that deep, okay? I just mute you. I will mute your story.
Soliciting.
Well, there you go. Okay, so Toya says she still, she follows King and she doesn't really, I guess, like talk to him, but I guess it's by way of Eugene being good friends with King or whatever. But it was said that King still does keep in close contact with a lot of Quad's friends and, of course, castmates, the guys from the show, because they were around him. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. And also sign off on the question that we just asked, okay? Let me get back to my screen because we got to get into this Porsha news. All right. Yes, honey, here we go. So we talked about this situation with Portia's home that she's staying in. Well, it's not her home yet. She's working towards trying to make it her home. All right. It is still Simon's home until Portia's able to refinance the home and put it into her name, which is what the courts asked her to do. She has 24 months to do so. And if she does not, if she's not able to do that, she has to move out of the home. The home will have to be sold and the equity would need to be split between she and Simon. The house is a $7 million home. Portia's mortgage payments is like, I think they said $15,000 something a month. And she is currently behind 2 months house payment behind right now in that home. As I told you guys yesterday, that she was asking the courts to please like hold off and allow, not courts, but banks to allow her to make those payments or catch those payments up once the show starts back, which is Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, let's get into this update that I found according to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's go. I'm gonna read it from my phone because it's kind of small there. All right, and I can't make it big, and y'all know we love big, right? All right, so let me get on that. Okay, so as you guys can see on my screen, a judge, honey, has ordered Porsha Williams to either sell her marital home or pay off the liens attached. So not only is she 2 months behind on the mortgage for that home that she refuses to move out of, that is said to be Simon's home, okay? The home that she and Simon shared, there are liens, okay, plural. That means liens, there's more than one lien attached to that home. So Porsha now has to pay off the liens or sell this home. Y'all hear this? Now, as many know, they said that Porsha received the property in her divorce from Simon Gubadia. Says since then, 3 liens, you guys, have been placed on the $7 million estate. Now, with Simon now deported, he has made it very clear that he will not be contributing financially, leaving Porsha solely responsible if she wishes to maintain her lavish lifestyle. Now, in an effort to resolve the issue, Porsha recently listed the previous home, okay, which she already sold, for $1.9 million. That's the home that she bought when she and Cordell Stewart got divorced. Her mother, Diane, was staying in that home. That home has now sold, the $1.9 million home, which I said yesterday she should have moved her ass in there, renovated that house, and not even had a house payment at all. But she is on her head to have this $7 million home that she cannot afford. Okay. So let's continue. Porsha recently listed the previous home for $1.9 million, and many speculate that she plans to use the proceeds to cover the liens on the marital residence. Well, obviously not, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're 2 months behind in terms of the mortgage. And if you have 3 liens on that house as well, yes, the liens have to be paid, but the bank, how long are they gonna wait for you to pay this house, pay these, catch up these payments? Because usually after like 2-3 payments, they start the foreclosure process, correct? I ain't never been foreclosed, but I just know that's the process. If you own a home, they'll give you like a month. If you get behind a month, they may work with you. She's now behind another month. Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't think they're supposed to be back until March, April. So that's what, 4 months now? That will put her behind, including 3 liens. Like, girl, if you don't move your ass up out of this house already. So in order for her to acquire this home into her name, she first has to pay off 3 liens that are sitting on this property. In addition to 2 house payments that we know of. It could be 3 now, because when we first initially talked about it, it was 2. It could be 3 now, okay? I don't know what arrangement she has with the bank. But this is starting to become a money pit for Porsha. And if she doesn't move her ass up out of this house, she is going to be homeless. Y'all hear me? She already sold her other home. So where you going to move? You don't have anywhere to go now. And Simon has already made it clear he's not doing shit. He's not giving you the 40K. She keeps filing motions trying to make him enforce his hand. Simon says he's not doing shit. So as you guys can see here, the judge has ordered Porsha to either sell this marital home, this $7 million home, or pay off the liens attached to it and then proceed with trying to own the property. And that's pretty much what they're saying here. So the house is a $7 million estate. As I told you guys, she's already sold her other house, which I said, girl, I would have kept that damn house that was already paid for. You. That was a dumb idea. But I get why she did it, because they were saying that she could not finance the $7 million home with having the other home in her name. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I would have just said, you know what, Simon, here, take this house and I'll move over here to my house and I'll stay here until I figure out my next move. Any money that I get from the show, I'll just go ahead and put it towards renovating and adding or upgrading this home into the home that I want it to be, right? It was in a very upscale neighborhood. She actually lives in the same neighborhood as Nene. She actually lives in the same neighborhood as Nene Leakes. It's a beautiful home. I don't know why she didn't keep that house. It had a finished basement. It was a really nice home. Now, it did need some upgrades in it, because the last time that they did show, the cameras did go into the home. It kind of did show some dated, like stuff like the cabinets in the kitchen that could have been upgraded. The island, she probably could have updated that to make it look more, give it a little more pizzazz. But as far as the flooring is nice. And even if she wanted to upgrade that, great. But I would have kept the house. I would have kept the house. And the house was a huge house for her and her daughter. For $1.9 million, I would have moved my ass back there and not have to deal with that. Okay. But what do y'all think about that? Now, Porsha is facing 3 liens on this home, this $7 million home that she still has yet to be able to finance in her name, as well as multiple mortgage payments behind. She is getting swallowed up financially, and I don't think she understands that this is the dumbest shit she's probably ever done. Porsha's not really that bright, and I knew that when she said it was 265 days in a year, and when she asked, is there a train under the ground for the Underground Railroad? That's how I knew that Porsha's ass was dumb as a fucking rock. But what do y'all think? Let me know. Sound off on the topics that we discussed until the next video, okay? I got Rails World up there. It's all good. Until the next video, I will see you guys later, okay? Let me look at some comments right quick before we go. Let's look at some comments. Caramel Kisses says that she lived I didn't catch that. I think she was still typing. We'll come back to it, okay? Valerie Relly says that she lives in Midtown now. Nene does. Okay. So maybe she moved since the last time, because I don't be keeping up with Nene like that. But I do remember that at one point in time, Porsha did move into Nene Leakes' home area. Okay. Cassandra said that most homeowners don't enter formal foreclosures until they're about 3 to 6 months behind on their mortgage. Okay, well, I ain't never been foreclosed, thank the Lord. So I knew it had to be a few months or so behind if they did not catch them damn payments up. But Valerie Relly says that Porsha was crazy to put the money on the $7 million. Said that she sold from her previous house. Yeah. Said that she had other expenses in the house. Porsha will be, yeah, she's not smart money wise at all. Sylvia Blow said, what a mess. Absolutely. It's an absolute mess. Absolute mess. Okay. Said good for her. Wish her the best. I mean, I wish her the best, but I think the Porsha just, I don't know. I think she's so focused and fixated on trying to prove that she can live in a certain tax bracket. And really, you can't, baby. You got to crawl before you can walk. Okay. You don't have $7 million money right now. You might need to bump it down to like a $1 or $2 million home, if that. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. Deborah Holder says that I will sell the home and buy another nice home. She still can afford a beautiful home. Yeah, just sell that shit and get the equity, get your part of the equity and go and find your home. I would not try to stay there, because it's like one situation after the other. And she's going to look up and she's going to be so many millions of dollars in debt with this damn house, and it ain't worth it. Okay. I think Simon left some bad karma behind for her ass. Carla Van Zandt said that she needs to swallow her foolish pride and give it up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. Cassandra says that if Porsha got the equity from the old home, where is the money going? She probably spending it on getting her body done, because I did see she got some nips and tucks and stuff done. All right. Y'all know Porsha love a little nip and tuck and a vacation and buying labels. Okay. She don't look like she's very smart with money. ABG says that I would find me a house that's within reason, and mother tried to live like the okay. Yeah, absolutely. We're on the same page, honey. We are here. Cassandra said to sell the home, Porsha. You can't afford it and keep up the maintenance. All right, girl. You shouldn't be out there sweeping around the pool. You should have somebody doing that for you. But maybe she's trying to prove to Simon that she just ain't moving up out of here. Okay. I don't know. All right, so Caramel Kisses says it when you live above your means. Absolutely. All right, so we are going to get off here now. Thank you guys so much for coming over and supporting the video. What you say, Rose? Rose said that she will be moving, trust and believe. Oh, yeah, she's definitely going to have to move. I don't see her financing this home. I don't see the bank probably allowing her to finance a home, being that they see she can't afford it now because, shit, you already several months behind. So it's weird for you to go to them and say, hey, yeah, I want to finance this house in my name. They go like, but you are already behind over here, right? I don't know. But let's continue on. And please don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe over to Rails World as well. I'm going to try to put something over there today. If not, I've already started uploading parodies over there. So if I don't get a video over there today, definitely tomorrow. My day is starting to get very busy, so I got to get off here so I can get ready for the Super Bowl situation, child. And y'all keep your notifications on. And when I pop in, child, I'll pop in. I'll just have to do it that way because I don't know. I'm gonna be entertaining and making drinks and stuff like that. All right, but love you guys down. Thank you to my top flight moms, Stephanie Thomas, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job. Thank you to all my Caramelians. Thank you to everybody in the bushes and everyone watching. Okay, until the next video. Bye.